Cassie here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to talk about what my diet has been like over quarantine and some of the healthy snacks I've been having as well too. Let's get to it. To start off, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really haven't been as active as I normally am during quarantine. So with that being said, I really haven't been having to eat as many calories in order to maintain my weight. A normal day in my quarantine diet, or basically my general diet, would pretty much look something like this. First, breakfast. I normally start off my day eating something pretty light. Generally either a bagel or an oatmeal, depending if I want to lean out or not, and an iced green tea from Starbucks. When I was staying at my parents' house during quarantine as well, I would have half a bagel and 2 eggs for breakfast. For lunch, I've been pretty consistent with eating salmon for lunch every day. I know eating a lot of fish or too much fish can actually be bad for you, but I have really been eating a lot of salmon, I'm not gonna lie. Recently, I've been buying these perfectly portioned salmon slices from Trader Joe's. They're called the barbecue cut salmon slice. That's just the shape they're in, and they're perfectly portioned. They're not too big, not too small, so I usually cook those with either quinoa or rice for lunch, as well as a side of avocado. However, when I am trying to lean out, I do generally cut the carbs. So either I don't have the quinoa or rice and I'll just have the side of avocado, or I'll try to maybe stick to a healthier carb like the quinoa versus the rice. Also, when I'm trying to lean out, I generally try to eat my carbs earlier in the morning. So like I said, either my oatmeal or bagel for breakfast, and then eating my carbs like the quinoa for lunch, and then not having any carbs for dinner. For dinner, it really varies every night. Normally, if I'm eating fish for lunch during the day, I like to have a chicken meal at night. I really try to avoid red meat when possible, so I really only eat fish or chicken, sometimes turkey. So depending if I eat the fish at lunch, then I'll eat the chicken at night, or if I have chicken for lunch, then I'll eat my fish at night. That way, I'm not really overdoing it with my fish intake. Like I mentioned before, I know I'm already eating a lot of fish, so I really try to not have it for 2 meals during the day, just 1. So that pretty much sums up my daily diet. As you guys can see, I really don't eat a lot of fruits and vegetables during the day, so I started looking for more ways to incorporate them into my diet. Recently, I've come across this Superfood Greens blend from Teamy, and I really have been loving it. Getting my vegetables from my daily diet really hasn't been easy. So adding this Superfood Greens mix from Teamy Blends not only makes it easier, but allows me to know that I'm getting the proper veggies and nutrients in my daily diet. Aside from that, it also makes it much easier to get those veggies and nutrients. All I do is just add 1 scoop with water and then shake it up. Some of the key ingredients include matcha, spirulina, wheatgrass, and more. Generally, as a rule of thumb, if I can read the ingredients list on the back and understand what it is, I like the product. And that's definitely the case for this Greens Superfood Blend Mix from Teamy. Not only am I familiar with all the ingredients on this list, but it's also things that I want to add more of to my diet, and having it in the powder form makes it that much easier. So maybe some of you are wondering, why are these nutrients so important for me? Not only does it help improve your gut health, but it also increases your energy and adds antioxidants to your diet, which really helps your skin glow. Personally, I like drinking the blend when I'm looking for that added boost of energy throughout the day, like before a home workout. As for the taste, to me personally, it tastes like matcha. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of tea, so I really do love the taste of matcha. For those of you who are unfamiliar of the taste of matcha, it has a very green and earthy taste to it. Aside from drinking it with just water, I've also been adding it to my smoothies as well too. Smoothies are another thing that I've really added a lot to my diet during quarantine to really help me get in the veggies and nutrients that I've been lacking. Lately, one of my favorite smoothies that I've been making includes the following: water as my base, then I add either the Teamy Superfood Greens mix or a fruit-flavored protein powder, depending on when or why I'm trying to drink the smoothie. Next, a whole avocado. I really like adding an avocado to my smoothie lately just to get those added calories. Avocados generally have over 300 calories, but those calories come from healthy fats, so I really like adding them to my smoothies. Also, I add frozen fruit. So personally, I like adding pineapple and mixed berries, but you can really add whatever fruit that you like. And finally, I add a whole lemon to my smoothie as well too. I personally like having my smoothies more tart and less sweet. So adding the whole lemon to the smoothie definitely makes it more tart. Also, since I am adding a whole avocado to my smoothie, and avocados can be really bland and kind of thick when you're blending them up, the lemon really does help cut that flavor as well too. Aside from smoothies, I've also tried to continue to eat a lot of healthy snacks during quarantine. My healthy snacks include peanut butter filled pretzels, peanut butter on fruit such as apples or even on celery. Sometimes I put some peanut butter on rice cakes as well too. Also avocados, like I mentioned before, avocados add a lot of healthy fats and healthy calories to your diet. And last but not least, nuts. I know I talked a lot about nuts on my last video I did on healthy snacks. In fact, last time I was eating like a whole bag of nuts and trying to eat that whole bag in a day. That bag was like 600 to 800 calories, which is a lot of calories. Some people have 600 to 800 calories in a meal. And to be honest with you guys, that really wasn't sustainable. I wasn't able to continue eating a whole bag of nuts a day. Eventually, I got sick of the nuts and I just really couldn't sustain eating a whole bag every day. I definitely was gaining weight when I was doing that. I always am looking to sort of gain that healthy fat to increase my size of my legs, of my booty, but also maintain my waistline as well too. So I try to really eat healthy calories in order to do that, and nuts definitely are filled with healthy calories, a lot of calories, but they are healthy. So I was trying to eat a whole bag of nuts a day, but like I mentioned, that wasn't sustainable. So now instead, I try to portion out a little bag of nuts based on how many calories I want to add to my day or to my diet, and eat it that way instead. Like I mentioned at the start of this video, I really haven't been as active during this quarantine, so I really haven't been having to eat as many calories in order to maintain my weight. So that's pretty much it. That was my quarantine diet update. What about you guys? Have you guys been doing anything differently during quarantine with your diets? If you have, definitely make sure to leave a comment in the comment section below. And let me know if you've added anything to your diets, if you've taken anything away during this quarantine. Let me know your thoughts. Also, if you liked the video, definitely make sure to hit the like button below. If you haven't yet done so, also, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I have a ton of great things coming that you don't want to miss out on. Like I mentioned before, I'll be posting every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure to tune in, and I'll see you guys next week.